Hi, my name is Abdul bin Mahda, alias Muhaimin, Section 3 and from Group 2. And this is my personal reflection on this course. So before I signed up for this, I had a little doubt on myself because I think this course will be as hard as academic English. But I know it will be hard either way, so I choose this course. And I believe it will provide me with the knowledge I needed. And this course has exceeded beyond my expectations. I thought English for creative communication is all about literature I basically learned in high school. But this course made me realize things in high school were just the tip of the iceberg. Like in school, I learned a film isn't good if they can convert the message to the audience. But here, I learned to make a great film. It takes more than a message to make a great film. You have to see it from the lighting, the choices of background music, camera angle, etc. etc. All that stuff are keys on making a great film. For me, it's a blessing that I have a group that is so cooperative. I enjoy every bit of the experience working with them. I remember brainstorming ideas, making scripts, editing the videos, and all the hustle are worth it because it was hard for me to do it at first. Now, it won't be as hard when I do it for the second time. In fact, I didn't learn anything like this in the past before. I had no idea what to prepare for this course. So, I had to ask my friends, lecturer, or anyone who has the knowledge about this course. And that was how I went through this, by asking for help when needed. I believe this course has changed the way I think on things. Like, in a film, they show the surface message, like loving your family, for example. But the deeper message from that story can be, what can you do to end generational trauma? Again, for example. You see, they are conveying bigger message for people, and it comes to us to interpret in what way. Because of that, I start to view things from bigger perspective, and I think that was the most valuable lesson I learned from this course. That's all. Thank you.
Hi there, I am Fatin Nurain Binti Stephenus and I am from Section 3 in ECC course and I am from Group 2. To be honest, at the beginning of this course, actually I was expecting about writing poems, but definitely it beyond my expectation. Ever since I was in primary school, I've never imagined myself writing a script or participating in drama performance. However, this course has changed my perception of play reading as an enjoyable process, and it continues to encourage me to be creative during scriptwriting assessment. I truly enjoy working with my group members since we all show great teamwork and support to one another to finish all of the assessment. And during the entire process, the play reading is the most challenging task because we can only meet and act in Zoom with limited action. However, the good cooperation between our group members makes the whole process become easier. As part of our assessment process, I work with my other group members to edit our video. Other than that, I had also gained a lot from this course and I have stepped out of my comfort zone to do things that I never thought I was capable of, such as performing an act in front of other people. The skills I got from finishing this course are teamwork, time management, and communication. I have learned about the importance of how to work as a team and how crucial it is to manage our time to finish all of the assessment. Communication is the most important skill I gained from taking this course. In my opinion, all of the skills I have received from this course will be beneficial to me in my future profession, particularly in terms of communicating with my coworkers. Aside from that, this course has provided me with an opportunity to build my confidence level, which is also, I think, important for me. Next, I also learned from this course that most of the movies contain secret message and intentions that are intended to be shared with the audience, which I had not noticed before. Furthermore, I believe that a great storyline is essential for a film to be successful in capturing the attention of its audience. I also realize it is not that easy and needs a lot of time to do the script writing to make the whole story interesting. However, at the end of this course, I have really enjoyed doing the play readings, and I have realized even in the most difficult situations, if one has wonderful friends to depend on and has a best lecturer who constantly gives us good vibes, everything is possible. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Irene Kat. I am from Section 3, Group 2. Thankfully, my group is very cooperative and supportive. So when doing script writing, rehearsal and the drama performance, I didn't feel so stressed because they helped me a lot. So in the beginning, we are talking about script writing where each of us would give dialogue ideas that's suitable for our drama. And then during the rehearsal, we practice well and make sure each of us could do well. Okay, so for example, while doing the script writing, I also give some opinion about the dialogue ideas and they include them in our dialogue. Okay, so for the second question, well, I have never followed any courses that similar or same with this course. So the way for me to be prepared in the course and assessment by this subject is, first of all, I will make sure I am physically and mentally prepared before entering the class, and then I will make a note for the topics that I learn every day and read and learn again. Lastly, I will make a review where after class time and during my free time, I will make a review where and I will reread again to improve my memories and comprehensions about certain topic. Okay, for me throughout the learning, I was able to get to know and understand my culture as well as the culture of others, because in general, I learned a lot of culture from this class because our lecturer is also a person who is not from Malaysia. So during the study, there are also times when we can learn each other's apart from only Malaysia culture. Then apart from that, this class is also attended by various races throughout Malaysia. So there are many other cultures that we can learn apart from the Sabah culture only. This subject is related to creative communications. So throughout my learning, I can develop my creative thinking throughout spontaneous questions that will be asked by my lecturer. Okay, so to conclude, I hope this course will be more interesting, and I hope after this I can study subject like this also, and so that's it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Iversen. I'm a student from Section 3 and I'm a member of Group 2. Today I'll be sharing my thoughts and experiences throughout this wonderful course, namely English for Creative Communication. I admit that I was took off guard of the contents of the course because I wasn't expecting play reading and storytelling to be a major part of the course. I expected something like poetry or creative writing. But when Mr. Mark briefed us on the course contents, not gonna lie, I was very excited because deep down in me I would like to be a part of a drama play, but I didn't have the chance before. So this course is a good opportunity for me to fulfill the inner childhood dream that I had. In the end, I didn't regret taking this course, that's for sure. I've learned so many things like the narrative elements that are essential to a structured and good story, and also the basic components of what a story must have in order for the story to have meaning. One thing I was really grateful for in this course was the team that I was assigned to. Although at first it was super nerve-wracking to work with new people, but after a few ice-breaking sessions, I got to know them a little bit more, and eventually we started to socialize, and we even exchanged contacts in Instagram and WhatsApp. I loved working with them. They were very committed and creative. In our group tasks, I was the group leader. I've held a few virtual meetings with them to discuss about our parts in the assignments. For the play reading assignment, I was included in every part of the play reading because I was tasked to make sure that every element of the video is well organized and free from redundancy. But majorly, I was involved in the script writing and the final video editing processes. Thankfully, I have my teammates who were super supportive and helped a lot with the major technical concerns that I wasn't able to figure out. In terms of my interconnectedness with this course, I actually had quite a similar experience, but it was somehow very distinct as well. It was my Japanese language course. I had to film a short video of a daily scenario in Japanese. So the play reading was somehow similar, but the contents were far from what I did in the Japanese course. But it did give me a head start of what I should prepare for the play reading, such as the simplicity of the dialogue exchanges. Just like what Mr. Mark told us, my sensei gave us the same exact advice as well, which is to keep the dialogue simple. It's human conversation after all. Moreover, I have learned how to manage people better now. Because before this, I was only teaming up with my friends who are people that I know of and could resonate well with. Now, I was given the chance to manage people that I just met, which was a challenge. I didn't know their strengths and weaknesses. I didn't know what their personalities were and the working style, so it was quite hard for me to manage them because I was scared that I would offend them with my own working style. But after a few virtual meetings with them, I've discussed with them about the working pace that I'll be implementing, and after a few agreements and disagreements, we have finally came to a unanimous decision on a similar working style, which turned out amazing in my opinion. So I was glad we all came on good terms with each other. I think this will be a great experience for me in the future, as managing people would be one of the many work prospects in the working industry. Throughout this course, I could feel myself maturing through the ups and downs of the discussions. I've learned that I shouldn't sugarcoat an idea that I think that might not work out, because that will give a sort of false hope to the one who suggested the idea. Previously, I would try to sugarcoat people's idea to make it less downgrading and offensive. If it's not a good idea, then be straightforward about it. But also try to give improvements along with the disagreement of an idea so that person wouldn't feel demotivated. It's all about being constructive when it comes to criticizing an idea during a brainstorming session. Also, I have learned that being perfect is impossible. That's what Mr. Mark taught me. I was struggling to perfect every assignment that I have, and to be honest, it was mentally draining. I felt depressed and sad that I couldn't help myself to get an ideal piece of result to submit for my assignment. But after hearing Mr. Mark's words, it opened a door for me that I never knew existed. I realized that I should be happy with what I have done, because deep down I know that's the best I could have already done. Well, that's all from me. I would like to thank my group mates for being the amazing people that they are, and I would like to thank Mr. Mark for not only being an amazing lecturer but also a father figure for us during the stressful times of the semester.
Hello, Mr. Mark. I'm Izyan Nazihah, Binti Zamri, and I'm from Section 3, Group 2. Before enrolling in this class, I had a lot of expectations, and one of them was to improve my English communication skills in terms of fluency, grammar, and confidence. This course has met about half of my expectations, where the exercise given during class was very beneficial to me. I recall being the first person to present my slide in the first class. If I'm not mistaken, it's about the narrative element that we need to explain from our chosen drama or movie. I could say that being chosen on the spot to present my part helped me to overcome my anxiety and also boost my confidence when speaking in front of others. To be honest, I never expect that this course will be about films, play reading, and script writing. However, I'm grateful for the opportunity to participate in this course because I learned a lot of new things, and it's also helped me better understand the value delivered by the story or movie. During this class, I also got to know new friends like Hisyam and Irene, as well as my friends better than before. It is also easy to collaborate with them, even though we never meet face to face. I believe that our work would be improved if we could meet in person rather than online. When we were working together, they were all very friendly and easy to talk to. I mostly contribute to the script writing together with Iversen and Irene. In terms of rehearsal and drama performance, I play the narrator and 2 supporting characters. This is my first experience learning about film criticism, script writing, and play reading. Before starting the lesson, I always look up something that related to the course to help me understand the topic better. I learned a lot more than I expected, and among them is I learned that any story is not only for people to watch and enjoy, but also to understand what the story is trying to convey. After learning how to critique and analyze a film, it helps me to critique a story better than before, which will help people decide whether or not to watch it or whether it's a good movie or bad movie by leaving a review about it. I was also able to write a better critique based on the plot, characters, and other factors after countless practices and activities. Well, prior to this class, I had no idea what this course was, and as a result, I could see my knowledge expanding more after finishing this course. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Mr. Mark for being a fun and understanding lecturer, as well as my groupmate and classmate for assisting me in completing this course through assignment and activities. That's all from me. Thank you.